Halftime TV viewers and subscribers, welcome to another episode, and in this one we're going to do the preview for the Jamaica versus Panama game. Now this is the last game of our group stage for the Gold Cup 2025 tournament, and I know a lot of the Jamaican fans going into this one, they're a little bit anxious because this may very well be the decider in Jamaica going home or Jamaica progressing through to the next round. Panama, they've won 2 of their games so far. Jamaica has won 1, lost 1. This game is still wide open. There could very well be a situation where Jamaica wins and Guatemala wins and both teams progress through to the next round. So it's still there to play for. Everything is still on the table. And having seen the United States qualify with full 9 points, Panama now has an opportunity to qualify with full 9 points as well. As far as the teams go, right now Panama seems to be the better team, although Jamaica has had success over Panama in the last 4 or 5 years. I think we beat them in the Gold Cup in 2019 and we beat them recently as well. So 2 of Jamaica's 3 victories over Panama have come in the last 4 or 5 years thereabout. Jamaica has played Panama 22 times and Panama has won 10 of those games. Jamaica has only won 3. As for form, both teams are in similar vein of forms. Out of their last 6-7 games, 5 and 4 victories respectively. So it's not much to separate them. Panama has a better FIFA ranking than Jamaica, but as we've seen so far in the tournament, the FIFA ranking doesn't mean much. And if I'm to be frank with you, this is the first game at the Gold Cup for Jamaica that they'll actually be going into as the underdogs. We played against Guadeloupe, we were the favorites. We played against Guatemala, we were the favorites as well, especially on the back of that 3-0 victory that Jamaica registered at the National Stadium a couple of days prior. So this is the first game that Jamaica will be going into as the underdogs. As such, all the betting platforms, they have Panama to win this one, but I think based on what I've seen at the tournament so far, it may very well not go that way. The coaches, Steve McLaren and Thomas Christensen, born Spanish nationality, born in Denmark. He is a tactical genius, some may say, but he knows how to use his tactics and to use them very well. He's implemented his style of play in this Panama team, and some may say this is actually a better team than the Panama team that qualified for the 2018 World Cup. So I know Panama has some good players in there, but collectively they work for each other and they play as a team. The midfielders, with the forwards, everyone works as a team. There is a player that they call Puma. He plays on the right flank. You can look out for him. But we expect it to be quite an intriguing encounter because Panama, they know how to manage games. They know how to kill off games as well. And the strikers that they have in the team, they will prove very problematic for the Jamaican defenders. We've seen that Jamaica's defense has struggled to cope with forwards who are physical and actually give them challenge on the day. And as a matter of fact, they've struggled to cope with all types of forwards, to be honest, because even Oscar Santis with the Guatemala team, they struggled to cope with him and he wasn't the most physical. So the Jamaican defense needs to be sorted out, and I know the conversation will constantly be going back to the coach. So look out for the video that Halftime TV has coming up where we will try and dissect the actual problem in the Jamaican national team, and we'll try and decipher if it's actually the coach that's the problem, because we have switched and we've chopped and changed. We've changed coaches a number of times over the last few years, and the problem still persists. So we'll go some more into that. We'll go further into it, into trying and finding a root cause analysis into what's actually causing the problem in this Jamaican national team. But back to the game with Panama. This is our preview. I expect both teams to go for it. As I said, Jamaica, if their fate is to be determined by them, they will need to win this game or at least draw the game. Panama, a draw for them would be okay, but then if Jamaica gets a draw, they'll have to hope that Guadeloupe beats Guatemala, because if Guadeloupe beats Guatemala, then Guatemala will miss out on qualifying and it will be Jamaica and Panama. So if the fate of the team is to be decided by the Jamaican team, then they will need to win the game against Panama. They'll need a big win against Panama. Well, not necessarily a big win, but they'll need to win the game against Panama to ensure that, hey, we have solidified our spot. And even then, it may very well mean Jamaica needs to score some goals, because if Jamaica wins and Guatemala wins, then it may very well go down to who has those goals, right? And if the goals are similar, then it may very well go down to head-to-head between Jamaica and Guatemala. But I think overall this will prove to be a very interesting game. Both games are being played at the same time, which means in Jamaican terms nobody can really sell it. So if you're planning on doing something spooky, gifting another team an opportunity, that won't happen. And that's one of the reasons why both teams both sets of teams are playing their matches at the same time. All right, as far as score predictions go, if you haven't done so as yet, viewers and subscribers, remember, smash the like button and subscribe to Halftime TV. Also, leave those comments coming in beneath the video. Now, over to score predictions. I think personally, Jamaica will be lucky if they get a draw from this. I definitely expect both teams to score. My inkling is saying a draw, so I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw. I think it will not be the greatest result for Jamaica, but I think a 1-1 draw is where it's looking like, because Panama gets a draw, then they qualify through to the next round. Jamaica will be playing for a win, obviously, but I think the Panama team will hold off for a draw, and they won't exert too much energy and try their best to prevent injuries, etc. So Jamaica, in recent years, we beat Panama in the 2019 Gold Cup. We also beat them as recently as, I think it was last year or the year before, 2023, they're about somewhere there. So two of the last 4 or 5 encounters between Jamaica and Panama, Jamaica has won. But overall, Panama has the beating of Jamaica. Panama also doesn't really concede a lot of goals. In the last 7 games, they have conceded only 3 goals and they've scored 11. So they know how to find the back of the net. Jamaica, we have been struggling to find that rhythm, that level of consistency. It's been good, then bad, then good, then bad again. So I think Steve McLaren needs to pack it up. He needs to figure it out in this game in particular, because if he doesn't, then the Jamaican fans are going to get boisterous. They're going to get crazy. They're going to start calling for him to face the sack. I don't know if that's something that you folks want, but I think so close to the World Cup qualifiers, we need to establish some level of stability. But back to the game, Jamaica against Panama, the final game for Jamaica in the group stages, and it could very well mean the final game for Jamaica at the 2025 Gold Cup. Let me know what your predictions are down below. Do you have Jamaica winning this one, or do you agree with Halftime TV that it may very well be a draw on the day? Share those thoughts and more beneath, and remember, have a wonderful week. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time.